To start off the helicopter, you should have it fully charged and the remote with battery. First of all, you want to turn the remote on until the red light is flashing like that. Then if you see here, right here, there's a switch. Switch it on and a red light should start flashing on your helicopter. Now you need to sync the controller to the helicopter. So hit this, the one that goes up, hold it up until the light on your controller is flashing like that. Then let go, and it should stop flashing. If so, you're synced, and you should be good to go. To turn it all off, you just hold down the power button, and then switch it off right there, as you normally do. And then turn it on, you have to sync it and do all that again, and then you should be good to go. Lovely. Thought it was going to hit my head. La 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 la. Oh, it crashed. Oh no, the bottom came off. If you're ever riding and see this bit pops off, if I can give you a good example, there should be two little clips. Just force it in there, because if you don't have that, then it's not going to protect the wings and or whatever they're called, and it will fly and go out of control. And you don't want that to happen to your Precious X20. And other reasons you should be careful is because you could crash it into a TV. Trust me, I've done that before. It nearly broke. Be careful with light. You don't want to crash it in that, or the thing will just it will just turn off and then you're busted. You also don't want to crash it in your iPad. Now, is your helicopter not going up after a while of use and it's just going down? That's completely normal. That's when you know your helicopter is getting flat. So that's the time you charge it. You can still fly it, but look, it's on full up, and you can see it's still going down. Charging this thing takes a very long time depending on your battery power and your controller. You need to turn off your helicopter and controller, and then you have to wait 15 to 20 minutes for the battery in the helicopter to cool down before you put it on charge, or you're going to be stuffing the battery in the helicopter. Then after you've waited that long, you see this the turn off and on, and you see that little bit. They connect up just like that, and it should go blue. And when it turns off, it should be charged. If it's taken more than, I'm going to say, half an hour to an hour to charge, then you're going to have to replace your batteries in your controller to get it faster, and just so it can charge faster. About 40-45 minutes if it takes, that's when you're going to need to do that. The controls are quite simple. The controls to this thing's quite simple. You have your up and down, then you have your turn left, turn right. Now, it's a bit more complicated when you first adjust this thing. See, when I fly it, see how it's flying round in circles? I want it to be going straight when I'm not touching anything. So you should have two buttons here and here. They should say left and right, depending on what way it's spinning. So at the moment it's spinning right. I'm going to hit the left button until it starts going straight. So maybe I need to go right. So I'm hitting the white button, and now it's going to go straight, as you can see. And then I can just use the left and right to turn it. If it's not turning, try get the tail to face the controller at all times. That will help it turn, otherwise you just have to adjust the left and right and hope for the best. When you try move, do you ever hear this sound? That's very bad. That either means your wings are stuck on something, or that there's lots of hair or cobwebs or stuff tangled in them, what's going to stop them from working. And you should be good to go. That didn't go as planned. Don't throw your helicopter up like this. Or either hit the rope, or hit a wall. Do not fly this outside. It's an indoor tool. Now, first thing you'll notice if you fly it outside, you have lack of control. It won't always pick up, and when you're gone and you let go, it'll take about 5 seconds till it will actually stop spinning. So if it's going over the roof and you let go, it'll still spin for like 5 seconds. Also, it's dangerous outside. Water could get lost. Inside is way better signal, and it's just made, and it won't hit concrete. If you have a concrete floor, then yeah, I don't no comment. This thing's really fun, and just don't touch it, Lydia. This thing's really fun to fly, but just don't like touch it, Lydia. You know, it will just go, oh, and then it will like cut your feet open, because that's what I mean. It doesn't hurt that much. I don't want to do this. Ow, that actually did hurt. Oh God, that hurt. Just don't do it. And that, folks, is how you fly a remote control helicopter. Nothing to worry about. Vote for Charlie.